Oh yeah, baby, it's time once again for another episode of This Old Outboard.
Hey, read any good books lately? So I'm going through the manual just to double check a few things here. And one thing I found out, I did not know, my plugs should not be set at 30, they should be set at 40 gap. Anything 80, I think it said 83 and over, have gone up to 40. So I need to reset my plugs. This, we're looking at synchronization. And, go to this, boatinfo.no. All the manuals are here. And do a little reading up, man. It's pretty cool. That's the problem with today. Everybody's in such a hurry. Who's got time to sit down and read a book? I sure don't. We all do the same thing. Jump on the internet way up there and, how do I do this? Show me this, show me that. Get somebody else to do the work for you. We all do it. If the power head being serviced is a 25 horse 1971, then the primary pickup location letter obtained from the appendix is D. And the primary pickup adjustment note is 3. So in the appendix, like D3, D is going to be between your marks. 3, I don't remember exactly what 3 is. On my motor, it's D, the 40 horse, between the marks on the cam. And the adjustment note is to adjust the roller on the carburetors, on that linkage piece. Move the roller to the cam. So here are your different locations, A1, A2, blah, blah, depending on what you're working on, what year, what horsepower, and it's going to tell you right where to set it. So here's something cool. The 40 horse since 1983, 50, 55, and 60 power heads have a timing adjustment for low and high speeds. Procedures for making the timing adjustment will be found in Chapter 5. So check that out, gee. Read a good book. Alright, I gotta get out of here. I got so much crap to do. I don't have time to read. Every time it rains like a cow peeing on a flat rock. So you see this? 4:20 in the afternoon. And this will fill your boat up pretty damn fast, baby. Damn! Go away, rain. Man, every day. And what was happening, this end of the awning was right over the ass end of the boat. And that's why I had this thing jacked up so high to keep the water down this end. I had no idea. The last couple of days I lowered it so I could put my numbers on and stuff. And we got some rain, but not like what you just saw. And then it rains at night, you're sleeping, you don't really know what the hell's going on. So thank God it just, turned out to be water in the front of the boat. It did have that little drop coming out there at the seam. Put some goop in it. It looked like it took care of it, I hope. I got to get in the shed and dig out. I got parts in there. And I'm going to look for, I think I should have a rectifier, and go down and see why I'm not charging. And also check all my wiring, because something was making that stupid buzzer go off. Even after I disconnected it at the heat sensor, it was going off. So it's also connected to the VRO sensor, low oil sensor. Here's my wiring schematic. And pretty basic stuff. I'm not getting any charge to my battery I need to check my rectifier. And or does it have something to do with that frickin' horn buzzing out of control? So here was my temp switch, and here is a low oil switch. I need to find that. I've already disconnected that, and the thing was still buzzing, just chattering. Now they're both on the tan wire, and if you look at the plug, the main harness there, T for tan, right there, there's only one tan wire in the harness. So both of those, even though it looks different over here, both of them have to be going to that T for tan, right? T, both come in. They have to both be connected to the one T going back to the control. So I need to find out where this thing is. I know where that is. I've already disconnected it. But why didn't that happen right here when I started it the first few times? Why did it happen when I get all the way to the freaking ramp? Crazy. Alright, just went down, checked out the boat, everything looks good, thank goodness. Thank the Outboard guys. And it's a scary feeling when it rains like that. I mean, I don't know, that pump is old, you know, it's been working its ass off in the John boat, and anything can happen. You know, it's just a scary feeling. You don't want to wake up in the morning and come down your boat. It happened with the Sea Dart one time. Going down here, it was full of water. Alright, I gotta get in here. Dig that crap out. I think it might be in that yellow bin. It might have something. And find me a rectifier, baby, so I can get rectified. It stinks in here. It all stinks. Particle board. So what I was talking about, am I not charging because the rectifier is bad, or is there a wiring issue? That's what was making the buzzer go off, also causing a non-charging situation. So I don't have anything here to replace it if it's bad. Now I know I got something in my storage unit, but I can't guarantee it's any good. So I'm going to probably just jump online and order one just for the hell of it. Go down there and check what I can check before the rain gets here. Take me a ride, baby. Woohoo! So like I said, came down earlier, sprayed this half with the Scotch Guard, and let's do a little water test and see what happens, because this thing has not been repelling water. Oh yeah, baby. Hee hee hee. Now if I pour that on the other side, it'll soak right in. She works. Alright, that didn't take long at frickin' all. Here, wish I could turn this a little bit more. Here is the heat sensor. Here was the wire that I pulled out, and I'm trying to remember it was broke or rusty or corroded or something. So I just come back over here now to, you know, start scouting around, and this wire was laying down here in the bottom like that. So I said, oh well, there's another tan brown wire. So I pull it out and I go, oh, so there's the VRO sensor. and it was grounding out. This is what was, and as I would raise the RPM on the motor, the vibration, I guess, was, you know, moving it. The slower it idled, the more it was hitting. So this is the culprit right here. Thank God, that was too easy. Now, the other problem coming up next, I'm so glad I don't have to screw around with this damn thing 50 million frickin' times. That, I'm just gonna pull this over it, cover it up. I'll put the rubber piece back on this one, cover it up. Like, this ain't gonna do anything, because just, you know, even if it touched, it's not gonna do anything. But I'll still put the rubber back on, cover it up. So there's the frickin' culprit. That's why the damn thing was going off. Thank the outboard gods, baby. All right, second on the list, I gotta get my gas tank, is rectifier. I'm not getting any charge to the battery. Now, is the rectifier bad? Probably, now that I found the culprit on that stupid wire grounding out. So I didn't know if it had any, you know, the reason the buzzer was going off was because something with the charging and the ding and the dang and the doom. But no. Then the third situation is the freaking thermostat. And my biggest fear is pulling one of these things apart, change that thermostat, because I've had, I think I did it on the 30 horse. I had one broken bolt right in the middle and managed to get it out super easy. So I'm gonna get my gas tank and see what's going on, you know, thermostatically wise, as soon as I cover up all those bare wires and stuff. Oh, and the situation with the P-tube. This hose is way too big, but on the other end, it's a small hose like this, and it should be a tapered type hose to slow the stream down. So what I'm gonna do, like I said, you probably can't see down in there, but it's a skinny hose in a big hose. The big hose is long enough to reach. I'm gonna put another skinny hose in here to slow things down a little bit, keep the water in the motor as high as it can possibly go. But if the thermostat is stuck open, it's not going to make much difference anyway. This time of the year, as freaking hot as it is, I'm not going to worry about a thermostat. In the wintertime, yes. Now, my buddy Mike the mechanic, when he was a young man, he used to work for an outboard dealership. And the first thing they had him do when the new shipment outboards came in was to go around and take every thermostat out. Now, I don't know why. I asked him, he didn't know why either, but that was his job. Take all the thermostats out of the new outboards. So, like I said, this time of the year, so hot out, run without one ain't gonna hurt nothing. In the wintertime, I personally would rather have one in there. All right. So also I checked the website this morning, the Florida regulations website thingy, and I don't need flares. I don't even need a fire extinguisher unless my tank was like a built-in type tank, not an external tank, but I'm glad I got one anyway. I don't need flares. All I need is a whistle or a horn, which I have a whistle, and a throwing flotation device, and of course a life vest for everyone on the boat. A fitting vest. And if I went in the coast, then I would have to have some type of flares. So, not worried about that. It's warm, it's not cold, but it's warming up. Let's give it, well, it's also sitting in the hot sun. We'll think about like that. Like this stuff here, man. Pretty hot. I don't think your thermostat is working. Give it a few more minutes, see what happens. Same situation, I just cut it off. It's still, you know, it's just warm. It's not hot. It's not up to temperature. And like I said, it's sitting in this hot sun. This is hotter than this. Now I know it got warmer than that at my house and the first crank up over here. Now here's the other situation. Here it comes, man. If I'm gonna take a run, I gotta do it right now and get it over with, because I do not want to get caught in that crap again, what happened to me the other day.
It's this old outboard, baby. You know the channel.